Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel ETS Reacts, and today we're doing Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 Episode 5 now? Episode 53 is what I see right here, called Cog. Man, last episode was good. We got into the whole passion with Hikaru, I think, and then his girlfriend too, and I think this episode is going to be a lot of, we're going to see the fighting between Yuji and Hikaru, and then his girl and Fushiguro and Panda. So I'm excited to get into it. Seems like it's going to be an action-packed episode, so there might be a lot of pausing to talk because it gets hard to cut up some action. So anyway, let's wait no more and let's get it. Man, it's freezing, and then Panda or Fushiguro is about to come in and just knock this dude out. I feel that. I'm definitely not a morning eater, so I go quite a time without eating, and by the time I hit lunch, I'm like, I should have ate something this morning, but then it takes up all that time. So I end up starving. What should I eat? Oh, and there's Fushiguro. That's creepy. I always kind of forget with Fushiguro that he has the 10 shadows technique, but when I think of the 10 shadows technique, I think of the dogs and the things that like come out of the shadows. I kind of always forget that he can put himself in the shadows, so when he does this, it's like extra creepy to me because I only think about the dogs. I don't know why. Well, when you wake up, you're going to be even hungrier because you're going to be out for 24 hours. I missed what he said there, though. Whoa! I didn't know Fushiguro could do stuff like that. Poor old guy, he walked himself right into Fushiguro, trying to get him to be on his wiener there. Trying to play the innocent panda here. Oh, look at me, I'm just a panda wrestling with this tire. And then he's gonna freaking fling the tire at him and knock him out cold. Is that what's gonna happen? It's a fish sausage. Panda senpai. It's funny to hear that. It's kind of weird. Deja me. Oh, there's the girlfriend. Does she know? Ah, so she's putting it together that they might be Jujutsu Kaisen in high school. Because did Panda know Hikaru and... God, what was that girl's name? Kirara? Did they know each other from high school? I don't know if they said that last episode or not. Well, that backfired. Her eyes are really cool with like the stars and them being blue. That might be my thing with like animation when the eyes are really cool. I think that might be up there with what I really look for in animation. I don't know why. Oh, that was so annoying last episode when the phone just kept ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing. Oh, it was so annoying. And to me, it was like when someone lets the phone ring that long, it's blatantly obvious that it's a setup. Because if it was like, oh crap, she's calling me, I need to answer this, and he isn't like that, then it's obvious she's calling him for something. Wait, what? So she repels curse. So that's what they were saying with her being like Gojo, or Panda said, is that whenever he tried to walk close to it, that he got repelled, and it's just Kira's technique to repel cursed techniques back at their original user. Couldn't get close. Yeah, it's like the Gojo. The dog animation's cool. What the heck? Marked panda? I thought that was Hikaru's curse technique of where we saw Yuji in the last episode, that he was just like a dummy and going while walking around in the parking garage. That's what the mark does. And whose technique's that? It's Kira's. So is Kira more cracked than Hikaru? Oh, I thought he was doing dances. What? So her technique's like a magnet, so she can, like, opposites attract, so she can make them come together, or she can repel them apart like a magnet almost. Is that kind of like what her technique is? Is that her like signature? If she marks you, and it's just hilarious that it's a tramp stamp on Panda's butt. But if she marks you, then she can control you. That's why Panda can't get close, because she's like the pulse of the magnet, and it's like another magnet trying to get close to the magnet, and it's repelling her away from Panda. And then she had already marked Fushiguro's dog and him, so now that they made them come together like a magnet. Ugh, passion. It's a standoff, but then she'll just, if it is a magnet, I'd literally just make Fushiguro and Panda just like slam into each other all the time. So do we know why they were repelled? Because something about how Hikaru's testing the lines of Jujutsu Society, which got him kicked out from the high school, right? And so that's why she's like, we don't care about you, but they're not a part of Jujutsu High. Yeah, and they're idiots. Alright, let's see what this is about. I think they're my biggest pet peeve of Jujutsu Kaisen, the higher ups, because they're just so self-centered. Like they want director's technique. They want Gojo when Gojo works for them, but then as soon as he disappears, they're like, oh, now he's a conspirator, and Kenjaku, he's our holy grail. It's funny that now she's talkative. She doesn't know Gojo's locked up. No. Gojo's locked up. What's her reaction to this gonna be? That was funny. God, I don't know why I keep doing that. Sometimes I press the button and then I have to edit it out and it just looks weird. So this is why I'm saying it. Sometimes when you see the little markers come in, it's because I accidentally clicked the pause button and then it looks strange. Bunny attack. She's already marked them? How does she mark things so fast? That's what I want to know. Does she do it with her eye, because the star in her eye and then on the bunnies? I don't know how she marks them so fast. So she has to look at every single one. Is that what she just did with her eyes there? So she had to look at each individual bunny to mark it? Yeah, curse energy. Crazy. Can he make his own things disappear like shadows? What? So he did that on purpose to try to figure out her technique? How was the fleeing hairs? Someone's got to fill me on the fleeing hairs, because I don't fully understand what the point of the fleeing hairs were. So you used it to try to get away. That's what he did, right? The hairs, they multiply, and then he's able to move to a different area. That's why he ended up on the top rail. And then it was for Panda to try to figure out how she's using the curse technique. Yeah, that's right, Panda. Yeah, it's on your butt like a tramp stamp. Crazy. To all the fangirls, I paused this just for you. Let me go back a little frame for you too. There's Panda's butt, and there's Fushiguro's abs. Crazy. I didn't go back to show his abs that time. I wanted to see what he said. Oh, so they're constellations. So is that... I don't know constellations at all, so I'm gonna be lost in the sauce here, and then they're in Japanese, so it makes me even more lost. What's the Southern Cross? The Southern Cross. Alright, I gotta look up what the Southern Cross is here. Alright, here we go. So that's why. So that star, she's literally marking them with a star and then saying the star's name on it, right? Because it's a crux. That was on Fushiguro. You lost me here, because I'm trying to figure out the emo one, and I don't see any ones that say emo, so I'm guessing one of these is emo. So anyway, that was helpful. I'm glad I looked that up. We'll be able to enter the monitor room. His sister was a big star girl, huh? Okay, I just put it together. So if you go back to this star cross constellation here. That one looks bad. Here, Ema, there we go, way better photo. So if you have a mimosa on you, not the alcoholic drink, the star, you can't get close to Ema. So since Panda has Ema on it, anyone who has mimosa on it can't get close to Panda. But since Fushiguro has a crux on it, he can get close to Panda because they're not across from each other. So is that how it works? But in that theory, shouldn't Panda have been able to get close to the recording room, because didn't it have this crux on it? Well, yep, that's in the name, Panda. I can't talk that much crap. I didn't know anything about it either. I'm glad I figured it out before that. That means... Oh, so they're cutting it in half that way instead of ends? B should be able to go to the door. Yeah, that's what Panda should be able to get to it. Oh, why is there a rule though? They were forced away to stay away from them. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Kyoto's kinda hot. Said it. So Panda has to touch Fushiguro, then touch... Is that how it works? What the heck? So that car has some sort of thing on it then. Oh, because Panda was attracted to it? That's sick animation. That was pretty good. Huh. It's just gonna come right back at you, Panda. That's how it works. She has the stars in her eyes. That's the only way. He can see the cursed energy. How is he getting flung around like that? Ah. Putting it together, huh? This was actually a really cool way of working out a curse technique. Love rendezvous. Hold on. Tengen-sama, you're speaking too fast for me. Love rendezvous. Southern Cross is the basis. Oh! Transportation. Oh. No, just launch the bunny. Oh! That's sick. That bunny's got skills. Yeah. So Ima's the furthest away. And that the closest one was the one on the door, right? But Fushiguro was our crux. No. That's sick. What? Okay, this is the first thing so far I haven't followed. Okay, you never dismissed it. And since the wall was in between, that way the dog would hit it and it couldn't move towards the other stars since the wall was in the way. And he was trying to hold it there with his cursed energy, and then he let it go, so then it went over the top, and it should go at Fushiguro, and then the dog just swallowed her first before it hit Fushiguro. Unleash the doggy! Oh, she's canceling it. Dang! Nice, he got her. That was crazy. That was really good. That was really good so far. That whole fight was pretty cool and kept me entertained, right? I was trying to figure out the whole time, trying to figure out her technique, which was really cool. And then, Fushiguro outsmarting her was pretty cool too. Atomic bomb.
呪力出力が高い方に引っ張られますよね。初めは俺が玉剣に引っ張られたのに、キララさんの攻撃をしようと呪力で強化した今回、結果が逆になった。君1年生？ほんと可愛げな。お願いします。時間がありません。話を聞いてください。分かったよ。虎杖。シグラ、パンダ先輩。
Panda's already out of it. Itadori. The cute bunny's looking cuter than Panda right now. Comforting him. Naruto Yuji. What happened to his nose here? He looks like he doesn't have a nose. The one thing I never question is Yuji's strength to stay standing, because that kid is literally like a physical weapon. Just show him you have passion. The bro gets off to passion. I mean, all you have to do is, I guess he is showing his passion. That's what he's doing, obviously. Yeah. Yaga's dead. I'm a cog. I'm a cog in a machine. It's true. It's true though. The higher ups, they just want him to do whatever they want for them, and they're freaking a-holes. That's why Yuji's the best, because he just speaks what's going on in his head, and most of the time it's factual, and he really doesn't give an F what the other person thinks.
が必要だっていうのなら、あんたが首を縦に振るまでつきまとう。
It's kind of depressing though, if you just think you're only a cog. Hit me again. Come on, hit me again. Hit me again if it makes you feel better. Right here.
先輩、あんたの役割は何だ？こいつ、これが部品の熱かよ。いいぜ、何発でも。金ちゃん、熱くなってるんじゃない？熱に嘘はつけねえ。お前ら降りてこい。取引だ。
Nice.
解決、納得してもらえたんですか？うん。ありがとうございます。
いいよ。上の連中は嫌いだけどね。なんやかんや、高専で人助けしてた金ちゃんが一番熱かったから。リンゴンリンゴンリンゴンリンゴンリンゴンリンゴン。プレイヤーによる死滅回遊へのルール追加が行われました。
Is this Yuta who's done that?
プレイヤーは他プレイヤーの情報へ、得点、ルール追加回数、対流コロニーを参照。
Yuta's done this? Players do not show up. Okay. You've gained 5 points. Why? There's Yuta. No, that's not Yuta. It's better 400 years ago. How old is this fucker? What the heck? Dude.
強さの基準として得点。あ、ルール追加すると減っちまうか。じゃあルールの追加回数もだな。それからどこのコロニーにいるか。ルール追加。全プレイヤーの情報を開示させろ。
Hijime Kashimo. How was that guy that old? It was a really good episode again. I enjoyed it, the whole constellation battle with Kirara, and then finding our passion together with Hikaru as a cog in the machine of the Jujutsu society, which is crazy. And then at the end we had blue hair. What was his name again? Hajime Kashimo. I don't know if I said that right, but he's 400 years old and he wants Sukuna, so he'll be coming for Yuji here soon, and that's why he added that rule. And he kind of looked like Yuta in the beginning with kind of his outfit and then that staff, or that kind of looked like Yuta's sword. But man, it was a really good episode again. I mean, JJK is just pumping out episode after episode with this calling game, and I'm excited to see where it goes going forward. It's been a really fun watch. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.